It was the funeral of a billionaire. There was no sadness on the faces of his children. The eldest son was even carelessly spreading the ashes. Suddenly, there was a loud noise nearby. The billionaire's grandson Jason arrived late with his noisy friends. As soon as the ceremony was over, his children rushed to divide the inheritance. But the lawyer clearly stated that they would receive nothing. Jason had no hope anyway. His father had died early, and people said that his grandfather was responsible for it. Their relationship had always been strained. Jason was about to leave when the lawyer stopped him. His grandfather had left a video for him, promising a special gift if he completed certain tasks. His first job, he was sent to a farm. Every day, he had to drive thick wooden stakes into the ground. He received $10 for each stake. Initially, he was lazy, but the elders present there kept nudging him back to work. Finally, he picked up the sledgehammer and began working seriously. Slowly, the crooked pegs began to line up perfectly straight. When he finished, the old man said, "If you do everything like this, you can do anything." When Jason returned, the house was empty. His bank accounts were closed. His girlfriend had left him. Old friends were reluctant to meet him. Now the real test began. When you have nothing left, you realize who a real friend is. He spent nights on a park bench. One morning, he saw a homeless man snatching food from a mother and her little girl. Jason stopped him. The mother and daughter gave him hot food and listened to his story. The little girl said she would help him. They both went to a lawyer. The lawyer asked the girl, "Are you really his friend?" The girl smiled and said, "Just look at him. Does he have anything to give?" Finally, Jason received a check, $1,500, the same money that he had earned through his hard work. The next task, to use this money to help the needy. At first, Jason wanted to help the homeless man, but it turned out he had stolen the woman's bag. It contained a hospital bill. He took the bag and went to the hospital where the same little girl was, in chemotherapy. Jason quietly paid for her treatment. His task was complete. Sometime later, she was sent to South America, the place where his father's plane had crashed. There, Jason learned the truth. His grandfather was not at fault. His father had accidentally boarded that plane himself and crashed. Now, the last task was to have a dream. Jason couldn't think of one, but the girl whispered, "I have a dream. I don't want to die. I want to be with my mother." Jason returned to the lawyer and said, "I have a dream now. I want to fulfill it." The lawyer gave him $100 million to build Emily House to help sick children. But sometime later, the news came. That little girl was no more. At their final meeting, the lawyer looked at her and said, "You've passed every test." And then Jason received it, the rightful inheritance of $2 billion. But now, the value of this money had changed for him because he had found what money couldn't buy, the true meaning of life.